Good morning. Happy Thursday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And what is everybody doing here today? Good morning. Good morning. Please hit the like button on your way in. Please, please hit the like button. Oh, we're about to open this up. We're about to open this up. We're about to find out what the energy's all about. We're about to find out what we're doing, where we're going, what we shouldn't have done, what we should have done, what we can still do, etc. Good morning. Good morning. I have these two books here. I don't know if you can see both of them. One is Do It Afraid, Joyce Myers, and the other one is Joel Osteen, The Power of Favor. The force that will take you where you can't go on your own. With Joyce Myers, it's embracing courage in the face of fear. One of New York Times best-selling authors, Joyce Myers. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, family. Good morning. All right. So as we get started here today, again, this is for Thursday. It is August 11th. A lot of you may have been feeling kind of unsure. You might have been feeling a little bit uneasy. For some of you, you might have been feeling like you're craving for something. Now, I don't mean craving for sweets or whatever. What I'm talking about is craving for a change. Some type of change is what it feels like. Now, for a lot of you, just know I had predicted that there was going to be some type of polio outbreak. There's also going to be something else that's going to come out soon after the polio rises more. The COVID is definitely rising more, but there's something else that's going to come. It also feels like for some of you, be aware that it is important to stock up on your water. It's important to make sure you have non-perishable items in your cabinets. It's important to realize that overspending right now is not a good idea, to making yourself short. It's also not a good idea to overindulge in things, whether it's messing up on a diet or whether it's your medications, whether it's, like I said, food, drinking, whatever. Be very careful with this. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to make purchases or get more security or try to find a way to have extra income by maybe getting a house, refurbishing it, and then either selling it or renting it, flipping houses. Or some of you are wanting to keep the houses to rent them out, trying to find another way to substantiate possible loss of income or needing more income. For some of you, you're at the point where you're in a situation or a relationship that you haven't really extended your boundaries. For some of you, you keep letting somebody or them get away with the smallest things that end up adding up and feeling as if you're being taken advantage of, or somebody's abusing, rejecting, not appreciating, not valuing you, whatever the situation may be. Some of you have gotten to the point where you're completely exhausted with the situation because you weren't able to fix it. You weren't able to cure them. You weren't able to solve the problem because it was not yours to solve. For some of you, you tend to keep doing the same things in a relationship of self-sabotaging. That results from a root issue from childhood. Not being able to get enough attention. Maybe you had other siblings who got more attention. Maybe you had a sibling who had some disability, so they needed more attention or more time. Whatever the case may be, you're willing to allow certain people to stay in your life to satisfy that need of attention or feeling like someone's there because you weren't able to get that when you were younger. So the only way you could find it is allowing this one person to stay in your life who didn't need to be there. For some of you, it's important to take 20, 40, 60, 90 days of a time out to understand what's really going on. For some of you, you're looking for the solution. You're looking for an answer. Perhaps you're dating this mama's boy or mama's girl, somebody who's not willing to break free, somebody's not wanting to be independent, somebody's not wanting to go and commit, not wanting to get married, etc. For some of you, you're dating somebody who's quite selfish and it's all about them. For some of you, you're the one who's always doing, giving, buying this person. Because you feel that you need to do that in order to try to get them to give that same energy, love, or attention back to you. For some of you, you are creating this illusion in your mind that what you're doing is okay, that taking care of them is okay, that paying all the bills for them is okay, and they just stay with you and do nothing. They're not contributing. They're not meeting you halfway. They're not helping out. They're basing it on just you taking care of them. That's not love. That's you needing to fill a void. And this person manipulating and taking advantage of you, so be careful with that. For some of you, I can feel that there is, it's like a long shot. You're reaching for a long shot. You're trying to take a shortcut. You're trying to either get away with something or take this easy way out. For some of you, it's almost like a shocking discovery. There may be something that's been preserved for quite some time within you that's about to come out. For some of you, these secrets that may go back generations. Some of you may be dealing with generational curses. Some of you may not be sure how to break that chain, so to speak. For some of you, you have to be guided or inspired never to stop knocking, never to stop trying, never to stop reaching. A lot of you feel like it's the end of the road. A lot of you feel like something's completely done. A lot of you are worried that there'll never be a response. A lot of you are losing the faith. So that reading that you got from me or other people who told you something and you haven't seen it come to fruition yet, if you keep with a negative mindset or a disbelieving faith, it won't come. And then you'll want to blame the other person, because that's what we do. If we don't see what we want to see and get the instant gratification, you'll want to blame the other person. Oh, it's not happening. Oh, that's not true. Oh, they're not coming. Oh, I'm not going to speak to them. They don't want anything to do with me. They're still really angry right now. Okay. But for some, that's not sufficient, right? But you have to understand that there's timing for everything. Not my timing, not your timing, but the universal, your highest power, God's timing, is the only one you can count on. For a lot of us, we want to meet the needs of our partner. We want their approval, want their acceptance. We're always looking for approval. For some of you, there's got to be a different way, and that's what a lot of you keep saying. There's got to be another way. There's got to be something else I can do. There's got to be a way out of this. There absolutely is. For a lot of you, these, I'm going to call them fragments, which are barely seen. They're just very small, microscopic fragments of different parts of your life. Some of you are still holding on to the pain from a past relationship. You're staying in that victim mode, whether you like it or not, or whether you know it or not. You're building walls around you. It's not letting anybody in, but it's not letting you out either. For some of you, laying down in a green pasture seems almost nearly impossible. For some of you, getting to water and allowing the energy of the water to consume you may seem pointless. A lot of you taking a walk out in nature, a lot of you don't believe that you can pick up some beautiful vibrational energy to heal you, to restore you, to empower you, to change your thinking, to remove the negativity. The earth itself can heal you. For some of you, you may be dwelling on something that is really weighing heavy. It may be overwhelming you. It may be making you feel as if it's never going to change. You're always going to be alone. You'll never have that partner. You'll never get that marriage offer. You'll never have that baby. You'll never get that new home, or that new car, or that favorite job that you've been wanting to do. I got news for you. There's going to be an overwhelming amount of blessings that will come to you. And all you got to do is just stand right there. And that blessing will come. It will feed you as if you are someone who's hungry and starving for favor. Yes, there'll be enough for all of you. Not just one of you, not just some of you. It's almost like the tiny, the most minuscule little piece of mentality is what's needed. Just a mustard seed of faith will get you to where you need to be. A lot of you feel broken, damaged. Turn that around. Turn your brokenness into a teaching, into a lesson, into a valuable piece of information. Because obviously, whatever you've been through or went through did not break and destroy you. It could have knocked you down. The same way a hurricane comes in and wipes things out so that people can rebuild. A lot of people need to start over. For some of you, it's not about fancy restaurants. It's not about a lot of money in your pocket. It's not about going to the most exotic islands. It's about surviving where you are right now. Living where you are right now. Receiving that cup of love, abundance, faith, hope, health. Appreciating what you have right now in front of you. Not what your neighbor has. Not what your best friend has. Not what your brother or sister has. But focusing on what you have. Where you are. Where you're going. You're not going to stay in this position forever. You're not going to stay in that storm forever. You need to prepare yourself for when that storm breaks so that you're up and running, getting back in your own race. So you're not racing with your neighbor. You're not racing with your best friend. You're not in their race. You're in your own race. You're running your own race. Your race is against time. Because tomorrow's not promised to anyone. And if you're choosing today to be sad, to be miserable, to feel the victimness that's going on, to feel the pain, you are not your mistake. The mistake taught you something. Stop being so hard on yourself. Enjoy the goodness and the favor. Enjoy the blessing you woke up today. That's right, you woke up today. Do you know how miraculous that your body pumped the blood through your whole body from head to toe all night long, and your lungs knew exactly when to breathe in and breathe out, and your liver knew exactly when to expel that bile so that it could break down the foods in your stomach, and that the insulin knew how to take over so that you could have the energy to wake up? For some of you, you're sitting here, you're listening to me, you're reading the comments, and you're not even thinking about, okay, lungs, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're not even thinking about it. You have been given such a miraculous, amazing body. Doesn't matter if you look like the person you want to look like, or if you look better than them, or if you look worse than it doesn't matter. Your body is your vessel for your soul to travel in, to take you many places, to help you to learn many lessons, to prepare you for your next lifetime. The same way you don't remember your last lifetime, and you won't remember this one. But you need to make the most of this moment, of this hour, of this day, of this week, of this month, of this year. And if you wake up again tomorrow, that's another blessing. That's why today is called the present. It is, in fact, a gift. A gift that nobody's promised. Do you know how many people today wish they would have woke up? How many people today did not wake up? How many people today maybe woke up and were taken up? If you weren't any of those people, look how blessed you are today. So with that being said, let's get started and find out what your messages are for today's daily. Again, I'm doing the daily for Thursday. It is August 11th, 2022. So I'm going to move my phone over here so you can see me, and move my coffee and my water out of the way. And let's get started here. We're tilting. Okay. All right. So today, hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for hitting the like button if you haven't already. If you've been feeling agitated, if you've been feeling lonely, if you've been feeling angry, mad, sad, it's okay. Take some time to meditate and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What's provoking this? What am I dealing with? What am I not facing? What am I not willing to see? Hello, Sharon Margaret Stewart. Thank you, Sharon Margaret Stewart. Flow of nature, hello. Hello, Lilac, hello. I don't know why my phone is tilting so much. Let me see. Ay, 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 ay. Try to put it on here. That's more stable. I'll take it. All right. So, my candle's behind me. All right. For the sign of Aries, I'm going to go quickly through these. Aries. Your tools, the crafts, your skills. Use them to the best of your ability. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid to show what it is that you do best. Let someone see, because you've been afraid to reach out, or you've been afraid to express yourself. It's like you've been afraid to open up. Ask for more work. Ask for the next level. Ask to train for the next position. Leo, Ace of Wands. You have the urge to create something. You have new projects, new ideas, new beginnings, new jobs, new situations. Things are definitely coming into balance, moving forward for you. There's an opportunity. There's growth here. Sagittarius. You want the truth. You just want to be fair. You don't want to shun anybody. You don't want to condemn anybody. You want to know what's really going on. You're very inquisitive right now. You're trying to find something out. You can be a very analytical person as well. But you definitely want the highest good for yourself and for other people. Cancer, forgiveness, trust, King of Cups. Any Cancerians out there, it's time to forgive maybe yourself and somebody else. Can't keep holding grudges. It's only going to make you sick. I told you. Okay, Pisces, the Hermit card. So Pisces, with the Hermit card, you may be feeling this spiritual illumination. You might be looking for some solitude and introspection, but at the same time, you're trusting on your wisdom. You're trusting on your intuition. You're trusting on your spiritual faith or gift that you have. Keep going in that direction. The messages are coming. Scorpio, Page of Wands. Acting like a rebellious child. Wanting the spark of a new idea. Wanting something to happen. Wanting some creativity to come your way. Hoping for a new beginning, a fresh start, but at the same time, somebody's acting like a spoiled brat, or they're acting funny because they're not getting their way. I hope that's not you, Scorpio. It could be. Knight of Wands is for Gemini. Knight of Wands. Go for your desires. Stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. You're a very charismatic person. You have this personality that won't quit. Don't be afraid to show that to somebody. Libra, Queen of Cups. Counseling, therapy. A very compassionate person. Definitely deep within emotions. Your heart is so big, you love so many. But you don't love yourself enough, Libra. Aquarius, Nine of Swords. Anxiety, depression, nightmares, restlessness, can't sleep, overthinking. Aquarius, you're worrying about shit that you can't handle and you can't change. Worrying is only going to make you sick. It's not going to solve anything. You need to agree to stop overthinking. You need to take the update. There's an update that's come for you. And you may be not wanting to make a change, but you need to make this change. Your anxiety and your depression is all built in your own mind. It is not what other people are thinking of you. It's what you're believing about yourself. I'm being pushed for Aquarius again, and I don't know why, but Aquarius, it's Learning about love. You got the Page of Cups, and it's talking about you need to learn more about love. You need to learn more about why certain things are okay, why certain things aren't, why you allow certain things, why other things you don't, or why you continually make excuses for somebody that you should not. Why are you doing that? All right. Capricorn. You have the Six of Swords today. You are recovering from hard times. You are just getting yourself back afloat. You finally are able to take that deep breath. You're definitely moving forward or starting over in a situation. The new beginning will be much better than what you've already been through. Taurus, you have the Hangman. Letting go of something that's no longer serving you. You've been contemplating this for a while, but you didn't want to let it go. Oh, look at them wrinkles up here. But you didn't want to let it go. It's important for you to understand that if it's not helping, if it's not adding to you, but it's taken away from you, you don't need it anymore. People, places, things. Virgo, Temperance card. Having patience, self-control. Don't stoop to their level. If somebody's acting out or acting up in front of you, wait for them and ask them, are you done? Are you done? Because I'm not going to talk to you, or I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to do anything for you until this stops. So you let me know when you're done, and then we can move forward, all right? But you're not going to get my attention by doing these negative things. So whatever that's about, all right? Card for the room. Knight of Cups. Your prince or princess is on the way. Follow your heart and your dreams. Now remember, your heart and your mind are going to fight with you. Your mind's going to tell you one thing, your heart's going to tell you another. Sometimes we need to think from our mind and not our heart. If this person has hurt you over and over and over, chances are they're not changing. They're not doing anything different. They may make promises, but there'll be no actions to follow that. So that's when you allow your mind to make that decision for you. With your heart, yes, everyone deserves a second chance. Absolutely. However, so do you. So you deserve a chance to be happy. You deserve a chance to give yourself the opportunity to meet somebody who's more suited for you, not who you thought was such a great challenge, and this person creates such resistance that when they put you off or hold you back, it makes you want more of them. That's their trick, their way to get you want to text them, call them, reach out to them, obsess over them. That's how they get you to get trapped in that, to get caught up in the bullshit. People will show you how they want you, how they don't want you, by their behaviors, by their actions. If they call you, it's because they wanted to. If they come and see you, it's because they wanted to. If they ask you out, it's because they wanted to. If they marry you, it's because they wanted to. And if they don't do any of that, it's because they didn't want to. All right? Hard truth. And it hurts, right? It stings. But the truth is, stop waiting for people to figure their shit out. Stop waiting for that person to realize you're valuable. Stop waiting for somebody that's going to respond the way you would. Stop waiting. Instead, focus on you. Do something today that makes you super happy, that makes you laugh, makes you giggle. Something that you really, really enjoy. And don't have to cost a thing. Just go do something, go be somewhere, go talk to whoever, whatever makes your heart sing, do it. All right? So with that being said, that's today's daily for Thursday, August 11th, 2022. And remember I said, Joyce Meyer's Do It Afraid. Very cool workbook. And we have Joel Osteen. Yeah. The Power of Faith. And the Power of Favor. So, the force that will take you to where you can't go on your own. So remember to pray, talk to your higher power, talk to all the archangels, talk to your spirit team, talk to your spirit guides. And last but not least, if you still got your mama, talk to her. If you still got your papa, talk to him. Don't forget your grandma. Don't forget your grandpa. Make those calls because tomorrow might be too late.